For the first time in our country, a state government is taking a deep look at paying reparations to the descendants of African slaves. Welcome back. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee, in for Barbara Lee Edwards. California Governor Gavin Newsom and countless state leaders spoke at the first task force meeting today. This group will study and develop reparation proposals for African Americans.
News 8's Heather Hope has more on the task force's plans.
It's been a heavily involved discussion that's gone well over 6 hours, looking into a decades-old issue that's still impacting African Americans today.
As a group that I will support and defend.
A 9-person task force meeting for the first time to study reparations for the descendants of African slaves.
What does it feel like to live in a country that never says, I'm sorry?
California Secretary of State Shirley Weber authored AB 3121 that Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law last September.
California, again, is poised to lead the way.
This task force is a first-in-the-nation effort by a state government to take an expansive look at the institution of slavery and its present-day effects on the lives of Black Americans.
We have lost more than we have ever taken from this country. We have given more than has ever been given to us.
The group will study and develop reparation proposals.
California, we must acknowledge our dark history and the role that slavery played in our state's founding.
Weber says America has acknowledged other groups treated unfairly, from Native Americans for theft of their lands, to Japanese Americans for unjust internment, to the Marshall Plan that ensured European Jews reparations for the Holocaust.
But your task is to determine the depth of the harm and the ways in which we are to repair that harm.
Weber, whose great-grandfather was born a slave, says the wait needs to be over.
Some asked us, why in California? Why not somewhere else? Why did we not do it in the South? But we came to understand very clearly that California has the ability and the power to do it. And if not us, then who? We have waited for almost 40 years for the Congress to basically pass H.R. 40.
The group identified unequal education, health outcomes, and the staggering wealth gap.
Why are we struggling with this idea about the rightness of repairing the damage?
One slide showed more than 4 million Africans were enslaved, and it was government sanctioned.
Part of my purpose of being here in the legislature is about reparations. Is about doing something for our people.
The task force combined educators and lawmakers.
What does it feel to be repaired? That is a task that we have.
Identifying the ongoing legacy of slavery and systemic discrimination, San Diego leaders hope this sparks real change.
Make it different for my brother and my nephew and all those that are coming behind us and will benefit from the work that we are doing here today.
This one-of-a-kind task force is set to meet periodically for 2 years until July 2023. Heather Hope, News 8.